found a blinky glow light, but look, it says giant non-blinky. That's funny. I think that's just the brand name, but it's $5, so we'll take it. Looks like it's from the 90s. I mean, I'd guess.
95.
Oh, I was right.
Looking a little sparse because of the rain.
Yeah, it deterred a lot of people because it gets really muddy. Hi, Stacey. Hardcore 4x4. Sounds hardcore.
Gee Willie. Duck Dynasty. Oh, clear glass. I think I'll still take it though. Got 6 different colors. The guy only wanted $2 for them. I think I'll take the chance on. I think they're like Glasbake honey whip jars, something like that. They're pretty cool. Good color on them too once they're cleaned up.
How about $3?
Good morning.
Hey.
Next Thursday.
Miss Rayanne, do you want another table? You want more chairs to sit around this table? That's what I'm thinking. Yes, we do, sir. Right now, it's straight backwards, and then all to the right. That's fine.
I'm a big Sissy Mini My business class, I have a 96 in there very much.
I got mine set now to turn on and off just by pressing record. Look, there's more of those freaking trays. I just bought those. I'll show you.
That's nice. How much is that?
Oh yeah.
Probably expensive.
Yeah, probably.
Thank you much. Have a good one.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Oh, it's $3.
Man, I think about like 12 each, something
They
like
had
that.
25 on them.
On each.
I'd assume.
They're the same ones. I don't need, I have 2.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Okie dokies. I was just telling her I just picked up a couple of those guys.
This one's 5. Those, the rest of them
How much are they?
are 10. And this one's 5.
Top off. Tables for sale.
I think I paid more than that.
Tables for sale.
Pretty sure I did.
Warehouse.
What's in the warehouse?
No, I mean, like, that's what it, I guess they're calling their sale.
Let's go here where we can actually like see out a ways. Alright. Oh no, my toes are wet.
Mine are dry.
Well, aren't you something?
Because I came from here. I knew it was going to be a mess up there.
Yeah, it's a shame it rained. Usually that yard sale's like wall-to-wall yard sales.
Yeah. At least like a lot to look at. Regardless, if you're not really finding anything, it's still a lot to look at.
I think I'm taking the camera for a stroll. We'll see how this goes. Oh, more of those hamsters.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, good morning. Morning.
Morning started.
Oh,
I don't
hi,
think this
there's
was supposed to be the
my
entrance.
I just made it. Why are you so
A
big?
bunch of them hamsters.
No, poor hamster.
No more hamsters?
No more hamsters.
She bought these hamsters before. I got a feeling I'm gonna forever have hamsters in my house.
And they just like make noise.
Yeah, they randomly turn on. It's nicely patinaed. Alright, I guess we're headed.
Is he in alright condition?
Let's get something that's cheap.
Let's see how much they want for it.
Okay. You go right ahead.
How much is your little deer? Yeah, for your little deer, $1.
Alright guys, so I am just sticking this haul into the footage video just because we didn't really find a whole lot of stuff this particular day that we had gone out yard sailing, and the weather wasn't all of that fantastic. So the first thing that we got, Eric picked this up, this large clear glass swung type vase. I think he paid, I want to say $1 for this. I don't have it listed. This will probably be like something that we'll potentially put in our future antique booth. So Eric grabbed that. I actually found this vintage Lisa Frank beanie plush. This is of Lollipop, the horse. Found this in a church. The church was having a yard sale inside. It was fill the bag for $10, but quite frankly, this was the only thing I found. So they charged me $1 for it, and I listed this as a buy it now for $17.99. Eric also found 6 of these Glasbake pots. So it was these 3 as well as these 3 here, and they all have lids except for one. These are called Honey Walker's Whip Jars, so there's 6 jars altogether. He listed these on auction with a starting price of $59.99, and I think he paid, I want to say $2 for all of them. I also found this vintage felted deer at a yard sale. He has a little bell around his neck. So some of his flocking isn't the best, but he is so dear, so I had to get him. He was $1, and I put him up on auction with a starting price of $15.99. Has a bunch of watchers, but I don't think he has any bids yet. Literally, I think that's the only stuff that I have from the yard sale. So, real quick, I'm just going to throw up one sold that I have. This was a recent sold. Eric and I had won this punch bowl. This was a ruby red carnival glass punch bowl, very, very large. Carnival glass punch bowl. We paid $125 for it at the auction, and it sold for $399.99. This is the second large punch bowl we've sold within like the past couple of weeks, literally, and the third punch bowl we've sold recently. So punch bowls are selling, surprisingly. This thing here came from an auction. It was on a tray of some stuff I won. This is by Mr. Christmas. It is a gingerbread house, and then you can wind it up. It plays music, and then on the inside, when you do wind it up, the little gingerbread family twirl around on the inside when you open it. So like I said, this came with some stuff I won at an auction, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $25.99. These also came from an auction. It is a pair of these painted Mexican suns. These are really cute, so you can hang them on the wall. They have a hole. I paid $1 for these, and I listed them as a buy it now for $39.99 for the pair. This is also from the auction. It is a little ceramic Bulldog Planter. I won him for just $1, and I listed him as a buy it now for $14.99. Another item from the auction that I won for $1 was this blue Kanawa glass donkey. He's really cute. He does have one small chip on his foot here, but he is really quite nice. Got some weight to him. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $19.99. So he's a little harder to find. I also won this Fenton vase at an auction, and they call this Snowcrest. This white at the top is called Snowcrest. This is like an amber colored swirled Fenton vase. Really pretty. This one's actually a little harder to find, this coloring with the Snowcrest. I paid just $5 for this vase at the auction, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $69.99. It's currently the cheapest one available. Another Fenton piece I have is another one of those Birthstone Fenton bears. I showed one of these in one of my last hauls. This one here, I'm not sure if this came from an auction or a yard sale. I think my last one came from a yard sale. I think this one came from an auction, but again, I paid $1 for this because these aren't worth much. And I have it listed as a buy it now for $12.99, and this is for the month of November. This has a topaz. I also have this covered bowl. I won this at an auction. It has a hedgehog on the top. This is actually Italian. It is by Bassanno. This is what the maker's mark is on the bottom. So it's a really cute piece. Definitely one of those pieces, like, there are none currently listed, so that's awesome. I paid $1 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. Also from the auction, I won this gorgeous emerald green hall teapot set. They call the look of this shape the airflow design. It definitely has that like atomic kind of look to it. Very space age sleek. And like I said, this is by Hall. So it was the teapot as well as the creamer and the matching sugar. There is some paint rubs, you know, on the gold, but overall, really nice set. Harder to find, especially in this color. I won the whole set for $7. I listed it on auction with a starting price of $69.99, and it does have a bid. And then the last thing that I'm going to show in this video, I won this beautiful Jadeite Compote at the auction. This glows under black light. It's absolutely beautiful, really large. They call this is by Mckee, and they call this the Colonial Compote is the name of this particular piece. This is a very rare piece. Like, when I looked it up, there are none currently listed. I had to go back and look, and there were only 2 others, I believe, that were ever sold on eBay. And even those 2 listings, in the description, it said that this was a scarce piece. So definitely a piece that does not show itself very often. I walked away with this compote, guys, for $17.50. I think people were sleeping at the auction that day. It was the same day I won the Fenton and the teapot that I just showed. So people were sleeping, I'm telling you. Like, it was just mind-blowing. Anyway, guys, I listed this on auction with a starting price of $174.99. Oh my gosh, it has a ton of watchers. I do think it will sell at least at that price. But, you know, I'm always hoping maybe, you know, there will be a bidding war last second. But I definitely will at least get that for it. So that's awesome that I didn't pay much. That's pretty much everything for this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize that there wasn't much yard sale footage. Sometimes it's gonna be that way because I know, like, I sometimes get comments on my yard sale videos, like people saying like, oh, I have the best yard sales around my area, and I'm telling you guys, typically you see the best stuff. I try to record the best stuff, but there are plenty of times where I'm rolling up to a yard sale, nothing. Next yard sale, nothing. Next yard sale, nothing. You know what I mean? And it's like that sometimes, and some weeks it's like that. So it's not always great yard sale weeks or anything like that, but you know, the times that do come around are really, really good. But you know, I'm also going to auctions as well to kind of help with that, you know, when I'm not finding much at yard sales. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Anyway, let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.